3 years ago. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom in Encino. It's 1,100 square feet, and it did not look like this when I bought it. I tore out all the carpet, I put in all new lighting, so it looks completely different, but it is a labor of love. So every new season, I love to switch out my decor. For the fall this year, I decided to go with a really neutral palette, lots of beiges and earth tones, and of course, pumpkins everywhere. They're my favorite. So as you see, I have them spread out through the entire living room. My favorite piece of furniture in the house is actually this bar cart. It's by Soul Society. It was the first piece of furniture that I set up the day I moved in, and immediately had it with all of the alcohol. Whenever I have any guests come over, I want them to feel like they have a selection, and I'm always like, what would you like? I've probably got it. And I also just got these new glasses from West Elm, which I am totally obsessed with, and I have all the little bar cart tools I could possibly need. I wanted this for years. I finally got it for myself. And then under here I have all the different kinds of glasses, and of course more alcohol for whatever you'd like to drink. So this is just a shelf that actually is from IKEA. I spray painted it this color, but it's a collection of different photos and things that are really special to me. Pictures of my parents. My brother got me this horse in China, and then my plant, which I've had since it was literally 6 inches tall. As you can see, it's been growing quite a bit, so that's really exciting. I normally have pineapples all over my house. I love them. They are a sign of hospitality. And I also like to collect ginger jars. These are from Home Goods. I want to have a lot more, but I'm trying to keep my obsession to a minimum. And then a picture of my grandparents and other fun things I've picked up along my travels. So even though I already have one bar cart, I have a deep love for them. So when I did a recent collaboration with Z Gallery, I picked out this one. A couple of the items on here I get a lot of questions about. This vase belonged to my dad. I absolutely love it. It's very special to me. This is actually a wine decanter, also from Z Gallery. And then I just have, again, different drink selection set up for anybody that comes over, and going with the gold theme, which I absolutely love. And moving on to more of the living room, I like that I have such an open floor plan. And the couch, this is from Macy's, and I don't know why I wanted a blue couch, but I really like the way the colors pop against it. Each season I switch out the pillows, and this year I'm really loving these neutral tones and like this mohair pillow from Z Gallery. This painting is actually also Z Gallery. I needed one that was big enough to cover a large space on the wall, especially for having a 93-inch couch. So that works really well. I think it actually looks like the world, which I really like. And then moving on to the coffee table. The coffee table itself is from overstock.com, and the decorations on it, these up here are from Z Gallery, and then the items underneath, Home Goods. My books are from Amazon, and I just like to switch it out again each season for whatever's coming up. The potpourri, fall potpourri, is the best. I suggest you get it in your home. It'll make it smell like heaven. Over the past year, I have definitely become a plant lady. My obsession is starting to get a little out of hand. I have a lot now. And then this is my new favorite candle from Target. It's so good. It's the Heritage Pumpkin Candle, and I leave it burning all day. It smells amazing. This cabinet I got online. I'm going to find the link for you guys because I can't remember the name of the website, but I really wanted something that would provide a lot of storage, but also be mirrored so that you wouldn't see everything I have stored in it, and the color palette goes really well with everything else in the house. If you come out here to my patio, this is my little oasis. I've started a little garden, and you'll see my plant obsession really come into true form. I've got a little lemon tree, I've got some strawberries, I've got a tomato plant that just will not stop growing. But it's what I love to do is every morning come out here, just hang out, drink my coffee, and relax a bit. So then coming into the dining room area, I got the rugs from a website called Rugs USA. It was not expensive. The table and this picture back here are both from IKEA. This is Paris. Every time I look at it, it reminds me of my trip earlier this year. The chandelier is actually not that expensive. I think I paid about $300 to $350 for it. It's from Overstock. My brothers call these the Cinderella chairs because they look like glass slippers, but they are from a site called Polly and Bark. I love them. And later, I'm hosting a little cocktail gathering for my friends, so I have all the drinks set up, including some non-alcoholic beverages. This is from Z Galleries. I like to fill it with either different kinds of drinks or props and things like this. This is going to hold all of the bottles, and I'll put ice in here so to keep everything nice and cold. And then of course I always like to have little hors d'oeuvres and things like that. So I love hosting, makes me happy. Joining me on my home tour. It was a pleasure having you here. I hope I've inspired some of your own decor inspiration. And cheers! Here's to next time. Bye guys.